So you know how we've been hearing about a food shortage coming soon and that we should all be prepared? Well, guess what I just found? So a while back, the United Nations had an article on their website titled The Benefits of World Hunger. Well, they recently deleted it and tried to claim it as satire, because world hunger is just so funny. Notice how recent this tweet is, July 6, 2022. It was never meant to be taken literally. Okay. But once you put something on the internet for the world to see, it never goes away. So I found it, and wait until you hear what this says. Here it is, same one that was on the United Nations website, written by George Kent. It says, hunger has great positive value to many people. It is fundamental to the working of the world's economy. Hungry people are the most productive people, especially when there is a need for manual labor. How many of us would sell our services if it were not for the threat of hunger? More importantly, how many of us would sell our services so cheaply if it were not for the threat of hunger? When we sell our services cheaply, we enrich others, those who own the factories, the machines, and the lands, and ultimately own the people who work for them. For those who depend on the availability of cheap labor, hunger is the foundation of their wealth. And there's more. Who would have established massive biofuel production operations in Brazil if they did not know there were thousands of hungry people desperate enough to take those awful jobs they would offer? Who would build any sort of factory if they did not know that many people would be available to take the jobs at low-paying rates? No one works harder than hungry people. For those of us at the high end of the social ladder, ending hunger globally would be a disaster. If there were no hunger in the world, who would plow the fields? Who would harvest our vegetables? Who would work in the rendering plants? Who would clean our toilets? We would have to produce our own food and clean our own toilets. For many of us, hunger is not a problem, but an asset. Well, that just does not sit right with me. Satire? Who do these people think we are?